There's no doubt the coronavirus outbreak is taking its toll on people's health across the globe. More than 80,000 people have now been diagnosed and almost 3,000 have been killed. The outbreak soon predicted to become a pandemic. While it is currently contained here in Australia, the ripple effect of the virus is being felt across a wide range of industries. And here to tell us more is Today reporter Gabrielle Boyle. Gabby, good morning to you. Let's start with hospitality. How are the restaurants doing?
Well, we went out to Chinatown in Sydney yesterday where they're having significant problems, Ali. Over the last few weeks, business owners say they've seen around 50% fewer people walking through their doors. They're really significant numbers. And there are reports trading in areas like Chinatown has decreased by 90%. We spoke to John Lee yesterday, who manages 678 Barbecue in Chinatown, and he said it's the quietest he's ever seen things there.
Probably less than half of the traffic that we normally get. Chinatown is one of the iconic, in places in Australia. So if there's no traffic there, there's no people there, then there's no tourists and no business there too.
And it's not just Chinatown that's hurting, Ali. Communities in areas with large multicultural populations are really feeling the pinch.
OK, well, let's talk about retailers because we know that they're feeling the pinch too.
Absolutely, Ali. The National Retailers Association says foot traffic in some shopping centres has been down around 60%, and some retailers are reporting sales have been down a whopping 66%. And we're talking everything from fashion to electronics. Importing products is a major problem. JB Hi-Fi, for example, is having issues getting TVs from China. And adding to that, Chinese tourism visitor numbers are down, so they're not spending their dollars at our shops either.
Often we had tourists coming in droves, particularly from Asia, to shop in our high-end brands, and we know that they've really struggled through this period because they haven't had that influx of present purchasing, and just that tourist dollar is really escaping us.
Yeah, a lot of people are hurting. And of course, there are concerns that this could be declared a pandemic.
Yeah, well, the federal government has developed an emergency response plan, Ali, which goes through strategies to deal with large-scale outbreaks. We've had no transmission of the coronavirus between people here in Australia. They say if a pandemic is declared, nothing would change. But if we do start to see a severe outbreak here in Australia, it will have a massive impact. We could see mass gatherings like footy games, for example, cancelled, schools and workplaces closed, and changes in how our entire health system operates. This is what Chief Medical Officer Professor Brendan Murphy had to say about the situation.
This is a flexible plan. It depends on the circumstances at the time. So if you had an outbreak in a particular city or state, you might, if it got to a certain size, you might then close the schools, you might change the configuration of the hospitals to deal with that.
Yeah, well, let's hope it doesn't get to that point. Gabby, thank you so much for your time.